Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Good morning. It is Wednesday, April 3rd, 2019, Hump Day. So we're right in the middle of the first week of April, and Monday was a decent day in the markets. Yesterday was just a little flat, a little boring. Didn't do anything yesterday. Kind of sat back and observed the situation, observed the markets, spy, trade. It broke, obviously, it's intraday. I mean, it's last week's resistance on Monday. Kind of fought with that level yesterday and traded a little bit below. Um, it was in the red a little bit in the morning, and then kind of came back, closed 14 cents above its close on Monday. So, it wasn't too much action in the markets. Obviously, even when the market trades sideways, there's always trades to the upside and the downside. But, all in all, it wasn't that exciting of a day. But that being said, we have a few stocks on watch. Obviously, we have six going into the session. RH just cannot seem to get any type of love from the market. Obviously, had its gap down on 29th. Monday tried to trade above VWAP a little bit, then it kind of faded out right at the close. Today, it did not have any better of a day, so it was down 2 points and it just actually does not look good for this company. I mean, it's just a company that, from the States, anybody knows the Restoration Hardware. It's a bit pricey, and I'm not sure that, retailers are flocking to the store. So I'm sure, they're seeing some hurt sales. That being said, I think there's some room to the downside, at least a few more points. So some strong support on the daily. So I'm thinking another 2-3 points. Obviously, it's not showing any strength yet, so until it shows and proves otherwise, take this thing to the downside. Next up, we got BHF. BHF had a little bit of a strange session Monday and Tuesday. You know what? It got a lot of action going into the close, and it's just not looking good after market. Couple points to the downside. It's already in a little bit of a downtrend from, obviously mid last year. And I can see it, touching this $34, $35 level. So, if this continues, if VWAP's holding it out, obviously you have such a high institutional ownership, and RVOL was quite high. So there's a lot of eyes looking at this stock right now. So Bright House, let's see what happens, financial, and we're gonna see if we like to the downside if VWAP can hold. Next up, in MCK. MCK obviously took quite a cut at midday, and that's obviously quite an indication that something's cooking. Catalyst came out. That being said, we definitely like it to the downside because this is catching some attention, and there's plenty of room for quick support, but even a larger term time frame support, we actually have 3 to 4 or 5 points to the downside. So we like this, and we're going to keep this on watch. If this proves weak in the morning, we're definitely going to step in. CVS has just been getting killed for all month of March, and try to make a little bit of a fight, but it's still shares still getting dumped on the market. So we definitely like this to the downside, and I think it's just kind of below right through its support of March, and going to continue. So until obviously the stock proves otherwise, like to the downside. ABC was a beauty yesterday. So obviously after its gap, try to trade a little bit above VWAP, a little market maker manipulation, sucking in some orders as it always does. They always play their games, don't get caught up in it. Once it fades back down below VWAP, obviously that's when you step in and take it down. So, this is obviously continuing faded hard late in the afternoon. So we're going to watch this after the market settles and step in if VWAP can hold, and see if we can take this thing a little bit further down. Last but not least, UGI, same exact situation as ABC. It had that gap down, tried to trade a little bit above VWAP. Market makers collecting some buy orders just to smack it and ride it back into the market and on those shares onto the market. So, once it crossed below VWAP, traded below VWAP all day long, and as you can see on the daily, there's plenty of room for any type of strong support to hold on to it. So if it obviously gets traded anytime below VWAP tomorrow morning, even in the afternoon. Definitely going to step in. So obviously we're going to wait, let the dust settle. As always, no need to rush into anything. You know, at the bell there's always a lot of spread, a lot of action going on. So let it settle down. Once you see where the trend's forming, once you see where the trend's headed, step in and open a position. Alright guys, as always, you know, stick to your stops, be patient, let the setup come to you. If you like what we're doing here, if you want to see how we're trading these charts or any other charts, come check out the site, thestreettrading.com, and we can get you started on our 90-day course. Alright guys, have a great day in the markets. Talk to you soon.